Okay, question 4, we have a right triangle. So beta is 64 degrees, and we know side B is 1. So we're using Greek letters here. We want to know what alpha is, this angle, and then the other two side lengths A and C. So remember, when we have a triangle, all the angles add to 180. So to find alpha, we're just going to take 180 minus the 64 that we know and minus the 90 degree that we know. So 180 minus 90 is 90, minus 64 is 26. So that other angle is 26 degrees. It says alpha right there. It says theta. It's fine. It's alpha. So just make sure you're putting it in the right spot. Okay, our next part is we're solving for sides. So pick a reference angle. It can be either one. I'm going to go with the one that's already typed in there, 64, and label the sides. So across from the right angle is the hypotenuse. Across from the reference angle is the opposite. And then next to the angle is called the adjacent. And I'm going to start with asking myself, what do I want to know? And what am I given? So I want to know side A, which is the adjacent. And I'm given the opposite, which is B equals 1. So I need to look at this to determine, am I going to use sine, cosine, or tangent? So which one of these three has adjacent and opposite? A and O. Tangent. So when we set up, I like to just write the general form. Tangent of A is opposite over adjacent. And then we're going to write in all the things that we know. So A is for angle. Our angle is 64 degrees. Right there. Equals opposite side, which is 1. And the adjacent side, which we're solving for, is A. So now it's set up. Now we need to solve. So first thing, we need to get rid of the fraction. So we're going to multiply both sides by A. That gets rid of that. And we have A times tangent of 64 equals 1. Okay, now to get A by itself, we divide. So this one's kind of tricky because we have to multiply then divide. We kind of just flip them. So A is 1 divided by tangent of 64. And we're going to go put that in our calculator. Then just remember, you need to have your graph settings in degrees, not radians. See how close those are? But they're different. We are working with degrees right now. So rounded to 2 decimal places is 0.49. Which makes sense. This side is 1. So we're going to have some small numbers here. Okay. So same thing with side C. What do we want to know and what are we given? We want to know side C, which is the hypotenuse. And we're given the opposite side. So this is going to help us determine, do we want sine, cosine, or tangent? So think sine, cosine, tangent. Oops, I'm writing tangent because I'm saying it. I like to use SOHCAHTOA to remember all of these. So which one has H and O? Sine. So S is for sine. We have sine of some angle equals opposite over hypotenuse. And now let's plug in what we know. So A is for angle. So sine of 64. Opposite side is what we're trying to find. Yep, I think. Nope, opposite side is 1. And we're trying to find c, which is the hypotenuse. So now we solve. So I'm going to times both sides by c. I have c times sine of 64 equals 1. Divide both sides by sine of 64. So c is 1 divided by sine of 64. And we're going to put that in our calculator and round to 2 decimal places. So I'm just going to erase tangent and type sine, S-I-N. So 1.11 will be our rounded number, and we got it.